When I was milking cows the other night, I thought about, how is agriculture represented in the town of Greater Napanee? And as the more I thought about it, the more I realized that there is a huge diversity within the agriculture industry within the town of Greater Napanee. When I was thinking about the different agricultural businesses that are represented within our community, and frankly, it made me quite proud to think of all the families that are involved in our community and provide financial viability, sustainability, and make the town of Greater Napanee such an ideal place for agriculture to be situated. The diversity starts with, in my situation, our dairy industry. There's 36 dairy operations in Lennox and Addington County. Ours is Ripplebrook Farm. We milk 130 cows, and we do that 3 times a day. We ship 9,000 liters of milk every 2 days. And if I can put that into perspective for you, my grandfather started farming in Lennox and Addington County in the 1950s, and at that time they shipped 9,000 liters of milk in the whole month of February. They shipped 9,000 liters of milk, and now we're doing that in 1 day. So it shows you the amount that our industry has progressed over the 75 years that our family has been in the town of Greater Napanee. There's other farms in the dairy industry, Vermilion Farms milking well over 250 cows, and then there's Brownlands Farms, which have incredible genetics within their herd, as well as Selbyville Holsteins in the Selby area. And John Soundveld represents a significant genetic potential within our community as well, with his incredible herd of cows. And the list goes on with the dairy operations. But as we go from there, there's young people in our industry. We have a young lady by the name of Kayla Boot, who has beef cattle that are winning at Agribition in Saskatchewan. She's won the Royal Winter Fair, and this young lady is only 18 years old. Let's talk about the up-and-coming people, and that's a young lady who came through the 4-H program. A very thriving young organization, and that's how we get the young people into agriculture and keep them involved in agriculture, by having programs such as 4-H in our county, which I've been a leader of for years. And the other thing that I don't think people realize, a bit of the gem that we have here in the town of Greater Napanee. If we go to Western Ontario, the far west, or we go to the far east up near Ottawa, we're looking at land prices around $20,000 an acre or more. Whereas in the Napanee, we're sitting around about $5,000 an acre. And that, for me, that represents a huge opportunity for people to maybe relocate from Western Ontario to an Eastern Ontario location, where it's very easy to grow alfalfa and corn for a livestock operation. We may not be able to get the yields that they could do in Western Ontario or Eastern Ontario in terms of corn and soybeans and wheat. There are folks doing it in this county, but for livestock operations, it's very easy to grow hay, and that to me represents a very large opportunity for people to bring those livestock operations to our area. Just a wonderful community to grow up in, and I've had numerous opportunities to relocate and take on other jobs. I've chosen to stay in Napanee because of my heritage in Napanee and because of our community. We have a very thriving fair, the Lennox and Addington Agricultural Fair, Napanee Fair, that happens on Civic Day weekend in August, and that fair has changed, evolved over the times from people that are involved in agriculture showing their animals to now the people in agriculture showing other people, the urban people, how we farm and what we farm and why we farm and how we do it. And I think that's an opportunity for our town to to continue with that agricultural fair and to show our agricultural diversity within our community.